So this is going to be the very first video. In this we will be discussing which yarn we're using, which hook to use, and obviously the sharpness of your scissors is very important. So this yarn I'm using today is an acrylic. It's what you call 8-ply. This is your standard wool that you will find virtually anywhere. Spotlight, Lincraft, any of the cheap shops. This is your normal standard wool that is very cheap. It is acrylic, it's made from plastic. It will melt if you get it too hot, so doesn't really do well in tumble dryers. Don't really iron it too well, it will go flat and then melt. But it's ideal for practicing. It's cheap, it comes in a million colours, and it is really forgiving if you need to take anything out. Frog it all back, take out your stitches and start again. So this is what we're using, 8-ply or double knit acrylic. So what hook do we use for that? So I have a range here. They're all roughly the same, but they are different sizes. So this is the smallest one. This is a 3mm hook. Luckily the numbers are on there. That's the smallest one that I would use with this particular wool. This is ideal for really tight stitches, for example amigurumi, any toys, anything you don't want stuffing to fall out of, bags, anything that's going to be a bit more hard wearing. This will make very small tight stitches. That's probably not best for a beginner. The next one we have is a 3.5. This is my hook. This is my favorite hook, 3.5mm. This is what I use practically everything, but is specifically good for 8-ply. It gives you a really good tension to start with. It's not too big, it's not too small, and it's also one of the most popular sizes, so you should be able to find this one anywhere you go. However, if you need to go up a few sizes, this is a 4mm. That will give you slightly looser stitches. They won't fall apart or anything like that, but they will be slightly bigger. You will notice there is a noticeable difference if you're making more than say 10 rows of something. So if you're making a toy, there'll be a noticeable difference if you use this one over the other ones. And then if you're really having issues, struggling with tension, can't find your stitches, this is a 4.5mm. This is probably the largest one I would use with an 8-ply. However, today we are going to use my favorite 3.5mm with this 8-ply, and we are going to start with a slip knot.